I'm a professor of painting and drawing here at the university, and I came here in the mid-70s, and I've taught basically painting and drawing courses the whole time that I've been here. And my work over time has evolved a lot. It's changed a lot. When I first arrived here, I was I guess it's called a gestural painter, and then the imagery I do now, which is very narrative-based. And in terms of the Stuit collection, which is why we're here today, the images and the iconography in this building comes about through kind of riffing off of the story of the history of the building. So this is one of my favorite images that came up in the course of this project. It's of course the exterior of the building we're standing in here, and it's drawn in a way that hopefully makes one feel the building as opposed to seeing it as just an architectural entity. So the proportions in it are a little off, the side here swings out a little further, and then on the top, I had a lot of fun with this, and on the top are signifiers for the three main histories I'm familiar with in the building. The first being that it was a music building at one point, so we have a little harp here on a flag, and then it was a graduate painting building for a number of years, so there's the palette. A little sinister in its hooked nose there, but that's the palette. And then now, since it's psychology, clinical psych, I put an image of Psyche on the top, and psychology got to be the weather vane, which is a step up from a flag, I think. So that was my idea there. The painting up on top here, which is a full moon on a stump. This is the one that has, for me, says the most about the future and about spirituality. In the early 1930s, the world's first educational TV station was here, and that just went, from the time I first got to this town, that just blew me away. I just love that so much and think it's such an important thing. This little image over here is a nod to my mentor, Byron Burford, who was a longtime professor in painting here. The other larger painting here of this island and waterfall. And its regenerative and spiritual properties, the full moon, and then something in the landscape that draws attention to the figuration that both the landscape and we as human beings share. So this painting is also tied very directly to the structure and to the building. For this project, I had the idea to draw this very large palette. And on the palette, I put the names on here of everyone who ever worked in the building. These are the names of all of the graduate students who had studios here and received MFAs while they worked in this building. And then at the bottom of the list are also the different faculty that came through over the years, and their names are on here also. I taught painting here for 25 years and taught a lot of graduate students, or worked with a lot of graduate students in this building. And in the last few years, we couldn't even get a window pulley fixed. The building was in such bad shape. And now the building is so beautiful. And the fact that the university was able to save this building and do something with it is great.